Hey guys, how you doing? It's Dino D from FireMyPals.tv. Well, I'm gonna do a quick video today. There are some questions that some of the guys have asked from me. I mean, some people I know pretty new. And this is not a video that I'm doing for people who are kind of who knows certain things. This is a video about how to create a web form. Okay, pretty basic, but and I believe certain people are pretty new, and they should have the right to know this as well. Okay, and it's quite often, lots of marketers, they expect people to kind of know how to set up a web form, right? And for you to in order for you to do this, first of all, first step is you need to create a new campaign. Okay, so campaign is something, let me talk about this. First of all, anything you do, right? And this is an example now. Okay, this is our big idea mastermind, one of the squeeze pages, right? And I just want to kind of stop over here and like talk about how does this thing work, right? Now when you say a squeeze page, a page like this, you call it a squeeze page, just because that's a page that you're going to capture the prospect's email address, or the name and email address, or just the email address, right? But at the moment, what we do is, we only try to capture the email address, because you will have a better opt-in rate. A lot of people, if you ask for their name plus their email address, and a lot of people don't want to give their name, right? So the initial, as what I believe, and what most of the guys do at the moment is, just ask for the email. People will just give the email address, right? Okay, so the main purpose of an opt-in page is to capture their email address, right? So anything that you do, anything that you promote, try to do this. This is very important. This is where you build a list, because a lot of people say, and which is kind of true, up to a certain extent. When you say the money is in the list, I think I don't believe it exactly the same way. Money is in the list, but I think the money is in how you connect with people. Okay, so first of all, you'll say it's a squeeze page. This is where you capture email address, right? What happens then is, once you capture the email address of a prospect or of a person, in other words, when they enter the email address, that goes into a, autoresponder. Okay, the autoresponder, it could be Aweber, it could be getresponse, it could be I don't know. These are the only two that I use, but I know there are plenty of autoresponder companies there. I kind of recommend either getresponse or Aweber, because deliverability wise, they're pretty cool. It's pretty good, right? So you come over here, or somebody sees this page. Okay, what they do is they enter their email address, then that email address is stored in this autoresponder. Okay, or the company that you're using, it could be a getresponse or Aweber. Okay, right. So this is what we need to do. This is your first step, right? So let me go back over here, and let's create a form. So in order for you to kind of store your prospects email address, you need to kind of create a campaign. The first step you do is, this is with getresponse. You just say create campaign. You come over here, right, under accounts. You will see a little arrow here. Okay, you click on that. Let me expand this. You come over here, you click on this, and you go down, and you say create campaign. Okay, now when you're creating a campaign, you need to have a campaign name, right? So let me call this beam latest funnel. Okay, so I said, sorry, it's not beam. Should be beam big idea mastermind latest funnel. So then I click create. Okay, so now that I have created a campaign, now the next step for me is to edit the campaign. Okay, you click on edit. Right, now there are certain things over here you need to change. Now notifications, so when you say notifications, pretty much what does it mean is when somebody opt into your list, you're going to get an email from getresponse saying that somebody opted into your list. So I don't want, because say for instance, if I get left 600 people or 500 or 600,000 people a day, I'm going to get 1,000 emails. I don't want that. So what I do is I just say I will switch that off, right? That's all you need to do over here. Then the next step is a profile. When you come to profile, I won't touch any of these things, right? You just leave it as it is. Okay, then the next one is the tab is permissions. Right now this is something very important. Okay, over here I'm going to say confirm. I'm going to tick this off. I don't want them to enable this option wise, enable confirmed opt-in. I don't want that, right? And web subscription, I'm going to take these two off. Okay, I don't want these two. Okay, this means if you have enabled confirmed opt-in, that means when somebody subscribe into your list or when they put the email address into your form, they're going to get an email saying that, okay, you just came over here and you entered your name and your email address, or you entered your email address over here. Do you really want to, we just want you to confirm it. So that means what, that person have to receive that email and they have to click on that email. Then when they click on it, that's the only time that subscriber is going to come inside your list. Okay, because we don't need this. So we just want, in other words, we call it single opt-in or double opt-in. So I just leave it as it is. Okay, as I don't need confirmed opt-in, web subscription. I don't need these two. Right now, this is the second part. So you're pretty much done with it. You don't change any of these things, and this is your email that you have chosen to kind of from field, so they will kind of reply to you. That's it. This is all you do over here. Now that you have created a campaign, can you see over here? You can see this campaign name now. Okay, this is the latest campaign that I created. It says BIM latest funnel. Now my next step is I go into web forms. I need to create a web form over there. Okay, so I go here to web forms, click on web form list. Sorry, I click on create new, because you want to create a new web form. Then you will be brought to a page like this, right? Create a web form. Okay, now what we need is with Big Idea Mastermind, just a basic form. Okay, because everything is done on the other side. It's been formatted automatically to kind of get your it's kind of formatted properly on the other side. So what I do over here is just choose the basic form over here. It's like by default it's been chosen. I come over here and I take off the header. I don't need the header section. So you just click on this. Can you see this is being like selected? So when you click on it, it'll be unselected. Okay, so it'll be footer. I don't need a footer. I don't need a name. I want, now this field is the name field. I don't need the name field. I'm only looking for their email address because I will have a better opt-in rate. Privacy, I don't need privacy. Powered by, I don't need any of these things, right? This is all I need. Okay, we just came over here, web form, we said create new, then we were brought into a page like this. Then we took off header, footer, name, we took all of these things off. Okay, privacy, powered by, all of these things been taken off. We have a basic, just email, just sign up button. Okay, then what you do is you click next. Right, over here what you need to do is, what's the name of the web form? Now over here you can put whatever you want. Okay, so I could say, I would like use the same name, new beam funnel form. Okay, I'll use this name. So I have pretty much, confirmed opt-in off, subscription via Facebook off. Okay, then now here's the deal over here, right? Let me stop over here. When you say the thank you page, okay, now by default the thank you page will be a basic page. That means once they opted in to your list, okay, there are two things happening. Let me go back to this little diagram. There are two things happening. Once they opt in, your prospect your prospect will get an email straight away. Okay, because this this is your opt-in form. Soon as your prospect opts in, there are two things going to happen. One is they are going to go into a thank you page or a page that you want them to go into. Okay, so you send them directly. As soon as they opted in into your list, you can tell them, okay, I want this prospect, I want this person to go into this page. So you are choosing where you're going to send the customer into or the prospect into. At the same time, there's something else is happening. As soon as they opted in, they will be getting an email, because this email, when they enter, it'll go into a autoresponder series, or you say it could be getresponse or Aweber. So once you set this thing up, soon as they opted in, they're going to get an email saying that, oh, thank you or welcome to what are the program. Now with Big Idea Mastermind, they're going to say thank you, and they're going to get a email saying that the about the week's first email, about this. He talks about, we call it the secret video. He's not selling anything, he's just giving some value. He's just talking about the system before it starts, before 3 days time. Obvious, the system, he's going to sell the product. You'll be directed to the sales page. But with the past, whatever the months I've been testing this, what I do is I send them directly to the sales page. Okay, so that's with my experience. I feel it's better. Okay, either, so don't take my word, you can test it out. You can actually follow the original funnel and send them to the video 1, video 2, video 3, then the sales video. Just follow the original funnel. Okay, but I just want to kind of mention to you, you can actually send them to the send them directly to the sales page. So now, once you kind of tested it out, you can actually put the thank you page. It's going to be, this is where you are going to direct the customer to soon as they opt into your list. Okay, so in my case, I would say, because I'm using my own funnel, okay, I would say, okay, let's go with Wix funnel. So the thank you page, and if you go back to the business center, original funnel, autoresponder, right, the setup, step 2, step 3. Right, now this is gonna be your thank you page. This is going to be the video. Okay, so this is your first video. If you want to send them to the first video, you come over here, right? Say for instance, I would say I would copy all of this. Let me go on to, it'll be easy for me to kind of explain to you guys. You come over here, you paste this, let me make it bigger. Oops. All right. Now can you see over here, you copied the whole thing, but I don't need any of this, so I'm going to delete that. From this part, href part, I delete this. I just need this, http ://www bigideamastermind.com/secret. So for me to be sure, what I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight this. I'm going to right click or control C on a Mac. I would say copy, go on to my browser. I would say paste over here. I say enter. Let's see where it's going to go. Can you see? So now as soon as somebody opts in, they're going to go into this video, the secret video, right? And that's another option. So if you think this is what I do, what I do now is I'm going to send them directly into the sales video, right? I'm not telling you guys to do this, but it's been working for me, so you can always test it, right? So if I control A, just to select all, control C or command C on Mac. I'm using a Mac, it's command C actually. Okay, if you're using a Windows or whatever, if you just want to do it manually, just select the whole thing. You just right click, copy, you come over here, I'm going to paste the whole thing. And I don't need any of this, this is just hyperlink. I don't need any of this thing. I just need from HTTP, so I just select that, delete it up until this part. Okay, don't need that. Okay, up until this, right? Because this is your this is going to be your user ID or the Empower Network ID, right? So I'll just take this part, I would say highlight that. I just want to test everything, okay, before I kind of go and put that link. Okay, so I'll just copy, let's come over here, let's say paste, enter. All right, can you see? It's gonna take me directly to the sales. Hey guys, page. Vix. All right, so this is what I want, because recently I've been testing, and for me, I thought sometimes I'll be buying loads of solar ads as well. I think people want something, sometimes you need to understand it's not, they're not only in your list. Most of these people, they could be in so many different lists. So I don't want to wait, I just want to send them directly to the sales page. And but I still follow up with my the original autoresponder series, right? So this is what I do. You don't need to do this. You can send them directly to the video 1, video 2, video 3, and then the 4th or the 5th day send them to the sales page. It's totally up to you, but I was just sharing my experience, right? Okay, so this is what you need to do. So I will, if you want to send them directly to the sales page, I will take this link. If I want to sell them directly to the 3 video, the pre-sale videos, I will select this link, right? So in my case, I would select this link. I will copy this. I'll come over here. This is going to be my thank you page, right? So that means once they opt into my list, okay, they will be directed directly into this page. Okay, so I would say custom thank you page. Okay, confirmed opt-in off, subscription via Facebook, that's off as well. and I would say not the default. I'm going to choose confirmed. You can see over here, confirmed thank you page. Then I would say save the web form. Okay, I will click next. Then once you click next, what's going to happen is you're going to get this code, right? So you go into HTML code, right, and you knock this, the CSS styles off. Okay, then you go to the top, make sure you select everything, okay, from the top, right, come all the way down. Oh, it didn't happen. Okay, then you select everything, right, make sure everything is selected, right click, copy, come over here, guys, big expense and all these things, much better.
All
as
right, cool.
well.
So
I'm just doing this again. Now imagine, now this is, I have already copied my list, right? Copied my form. Okay, I'm not gonna do this over here, but once you get the code, this is gonna look blank. Okay, this is gonna be just a white space. You come over here, select over here, right click, and you click paste. That's all you have to do. Once you do that, you click save. Guys, that's it. That's how you set up your autoresponder. Okay, then the step 3 is, it's pretty straightforward. This copy and paste. You got the video. I just did this video, just to kind of show you guys how to create an autoresponder, um, how to create a web form and how to use it. Okay, the next steps, is pretty straightforward. You will see over here, this is kind of how to get your emails, your campaign emails. There are 33 days worth of emails over here, how to get it onto your autoresponder. Okay, that's how it is. Once you're done over here, once everything is done, what you need to do is just say, I will install my web form. Done this, you knock this off, you just say, that's it. Just save it, go back to your web form. That's it, guys. That's all you need to do. Then you can see, you create a new campaign. If you go down, just create a campaign called new funnel. Let me find that. Yeah, Vim latest funnel. That's by default. You'll see that over here. Okay, guys, that's it. It's kind of a long video, but I just want to kind of do this video to show some of the guys have asked the question, how to create a web form. And it's kind of basic, but I still don't mind showing you guys, because you need to start somewhere. Okay, so with that being said, thanks for watching my video, and I hope you enjoyed this. And if you have any questions, just drop me a mail or contact me on Facebook. I'll be happy to help you guys. Okay, right, have a good day, and I'll speak to you soon. Thanks.